Hey guys, Alex here in downtown Toronto's always busy and touristy Chinatown district. It's the intersection of Spadina Avenue and Dundas Street West, which is basically the center of Chinatown. You got the Dragon City Mall on the southwest side, and a lot of other well-known Chinese establishments, a lot of which I've been to before growing up. And yeah, it's a Sunday early afternoon. I just got off the streetcar here on Route 505. And yes, it is indeed a busy one. There's people out and about just 2 days after that's hella shit ton, what do I say here? Sorry, just 48 hours after that huge 30 centimeter snowstorm we got. That's crazy. This guy better like slow down there, but man, it just wreaked havoc over the past couple of days. But everybody's out again, and also on a positive note, it's slightly warmer than it was. It's 6 Celsius, so as you can see, I am wearing a spring jacket. And of course, you know, when you're in March, you always gotta look forward to spring. But no, because the long-term forecast seems to show that we're getting a couple more snowstorms, so we can't even catch a friggin' break, which is probably maddening, but it is what it is. It's Canada, you know, the Great White North. So it's always a common thing here. But hey, the temperature is fair. But all the snow is gonna turn into slush and crap. So I forgot to mention the date. Today is Sunday. I know I already mentioned it's Sunday, but it's the 5th of March 2023, and I'm currently walking east on the north side of Dundas. I can't remember the last time I filmed a walking video on this part of Dundas in the general heart of downtown, but you probably might guess I'm gonna walk all the way to Yonge Street. I didn't really have a set video in mind until I got on the subway, and there is a delay at St. George. The northbound train had a mechanical issue, so because of that, the southbound train I was on, I had to make a last-minute adjustment, so it went out of service at St. Clair West, and it just went up through the pocket track and head north. It's probably to like free up space or something, but I think the adjustment might have been necessary. But I'm all the way here now. Also, I wanted to film the elevators at St. Patrick's Station. In fact, I did a one-taker last minute. So basically, I started at the subway platform and just took the elevator once to the concourse since somebody else called it. So I think it's a bit of a win-win situation. It probably brings like some older memories for myself when I used to do like full station walkthroughs, but that's not really my thing anymore. But that's no problem. This is, I think, the second largest Chinatown in the country, behind Vancouver, BC. As I mentioned, a lot of well-known establishments and restaurants. I think I've been to like 2 or 3 restaurants in Chinatown. I'm not really a big fan of Chinese food, though I am a bit motivated to try everything. I just feel like the whole variety. I know there's a lot to choose, but I'm a little bit sensitive to certain foods with so many textures and stuff. Actually, I do like fried rice. Chinese fried rice is very good. And also some little wings. In fact, I think this past week I was recovering my cold. I got some Chinese delivery, so I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but it was good as hell. And we're coming up to Beverly Street. I could have worn my shoes for this, but still, as I mentioned, all the snow that we got is going to turn into friggin' slush. And there's the Art Gallery of Ontario, which just announced that it's going to be getting a facelift and expansion. There's the unique design. Forgot who designed it. It's been like 3 years, actually, now 3.5 years since I've been to the AGO. Last time I went with my dad in September of 2019. Beverly Street becomes St. George Street at college. And that, of course, will take you into the University of Toronto campus. If you guys already know, yes, I am a U of T student. Although that's something I didn't want to give away back then when I started. It's very nice inside the AGO, a lot of great exhibits, but a lot of things have changed. Of course, it's going to come later on when they start expanding it. Though they do have some very epic elevators. I think there's like this one big elevator that has a huge epic motor in C pitch. So maybe next time I go to the AGO, I could probably get a little quick elevator right there. You know, my dad and I always go to the AGO. He's been going there a lot. But so we haven't been back since 2019. So now we're out of the Chinatown district. This might be the only walking video I'll get in today. I didn't really feel like doing any more walking videos for the rest of the weekend, since I got 2 yesterday morning, right after the blizzard, and boy, wasn't it just, at the time, the city hadn't cleared a lot of residential sidewalks. Look, there's that creepy ass art that looks, hey, did somebody destroy this? Look, they used to have like little eyeballs there, and looks like it's somebody vandalized it. I gotta check like other older videos and see. Oh my god, I swear there was a little covering that made the little face just stare at you down, you know. Really not uncommon to see a lot of people my age and older, especially like younger to mid millennials out and about. And here's McCall Street. And look at this, you get the good-ass view of the CN Tower. Straight down. I'll show you right here. With OCAD in the background. I don't really trust in zooming so much these days. Because you know the story. You know the story, but still, regardless, this camera still has a very good zoom. I thought of getting a second camera, but I don't know. It's just more expensive these days. I'm gonna cross over to the other. Ooh, that's a little nice trailer there. I'm gonna cross to the other side at St. Patrick Street. Or that's if I can time it. Yep, the light just changed. But given that my boots are making me go like a little bit freaking slow, I'm probably not gonna make it. Or maybe I will. Why don't we all see? Oh, I gotta step over. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it there. Look, special constable in the old livery. Alright, I'll just cross over at University. It's no big deal. Yeah, that's the I forgot the name of the division. Is it the number seems to be escaping me. I'm on the other side, so it's kind of hard for me to see, but 52 Division. I was just about to blurt that out. It's 52. And we're coming back to University Avenue. We're just filming a quick little video around St. Patrick's Station, which is a unique station along with Queen's Park, very similar in appearance and size, as they both resemble like what stations look like on the London Underground network. And fun fact, if you guys are not from Toronto, both stations had its platform walls and tiles removed a year and a half or two ago, or is it 3? Can't remember, but it was certainly like in the early 2020s. That the reason why I found out the reason why they had to remove those tiles is because there was some asbestos, so it was very dangerous. I think it might have been found unexpectedly, so they just like stripped down the tiles to make the stations look a little bit half naked. And I think later this year, once they, I'm not sure what else is next, but I am being told that the tiles, they'll go back on, but will it be the exact same as it was since opening in '63 or not? I don't know. But still, I mean, I know it's a little bit weird, but it's really cool though. And we're here at the city's only grand boulevard in physical appearance, being University Avenue. I do want to do another walking video on... Oh wait, I already did that. I did that like last month. Or no, it was back in January I did that. But the universities has always been very appealing to me. Also, by looks of that, it's probably giving me like Montreal's René Lévesque vibes. Oh, this light cycle is so damn short. I don't want to have to get stranded on this island here, and that means like wait it out. That means I have to like cut the video, and it's a pretty damn good view looking to the south. So I am gonna go into the Ian Center as always after this. Again, I don't think I'll do any more walking videos. I think that might be it. They kept this the old facade here. I forgot what it was back then. I think it was that's the parking garage right there. I can't even remember what used to be there. Maybe if of course I always do this, like always go on Google Street View and see what it was like back then. Of course, you can use the time machine, take it down to as far as 2007, which is the thing when Google began its technology of street views on the maps. And also a fun fact, when the City Hall was being built in the mid-60s, just around the corner from here, this was also primarily the city's Chinatown, but because of the construction, the settlements all moved to where I started at Spadina, of course, where the main Chinatown is, or if you ever ladder of them would move to East Chinatown on Gerrard Street. And also, in the mid-2010s, a lot of the developments, mostly Japanese restaurants and a few others, so now locals have dubbed this little Tokyo. Here's the old coach terminal on Chestnut. And I think the hospital for sick children is yeah, it's right there. Love its green atrium, inside, outside. Gotta really remember like 4 years ago when almost all of the 505 was served by buses, and then it was like nearly 3 years ago that came to an end. Well, it's packed as usual. It's not uncommon to see that on a Sunday. Or any day. So we'll be 2 major blocks away from the Crossroads, Yonge-Dundas Square, where you're about to find all the shit that goes down. Okay, not everything, but still buskers and street preachers and a lot of interesting moments. and the touristy part. Doesn't matter. I mean, you may find Johnny there, or Ken, or who knows. But I'm pretty much down there a lot. There's Denny's. I went there twice to that location. Last time was, whoa, hello there, Mr. Pigeon. Decided to fly into my shot, eh? Yeah, I think the last time I was at that Denny's, it was over a year ago. I went there with my mom, family day breakfast. As I'm walking on slush here. Look, brown pigeon. Denny's is very expensive though. But this one is open 24 hours, as you can see. And here's Bay Street. And I filmed a walking video on that street 3 weeks ago, heading south. And when I did parts of it, when I did my walking video around my downtown core last week on a Saturday night, and then the weekend before with cousin Emily, who came in from Newcastle. Hey, there's the Atrium on Bay, another PAF shopping center complex that I spent time in, mostly because it's very adjacent to the Yin Center. Look at that friggin' Nova LFS on the 19 route. I thought I didn't mind it, but no. I prefer being a Mount Dennis route. Straight by the good old classics of the Orions. Is that an orange ambulance there? What the hell? I wish you could zoom in, but that is one. Probably just lifted from St. Mike's. Look how close that friggin' thing is. Jesus. Holy shit. Or maybe he's heading to TGH or Sick Kids, I don't know. My god, look how close it is. It's about as high as that. Woo! No friggin' way, just witness that. Yeah, but as you guys already know, I spent a lot of time in the Inn Center. Mall has really changed a lot, and it does every single friggin' year. And it was announced last week that Nordstrom will be closing all of its Canadian stores, including the one right here. And good riddance, because I never bought anything at that. I never bought anything at Nordstrom, and I never liked their generic fancy design in there. Of course, way back then it was a Eaton's, which is a now defunct Canadian department store that a lot of you guys all may know, not me. And then it was a Sears, the flagship store, which I really enjoyed going into. And then in the mid 2010s, the Nordstrom took over, and it's quite interesting because, you know, it feels like Nordstrom was following Target Canada's failure. But the thing is, though, Nordstrom's been around for like 9 years in the country. But their Toronto locations did not open until 2016, which was 6.5 years ago. So it's just crazy to see how every time just goes by fast. But the main reason why the Seattle-based retailer is closing its Canadian stores down, because they were not profitable. They're not. I'll show you a little bit of the Nordstrom around the corner before that sits. Okay, I don't know if I want to go all the way down there because of course there's a street rapper with music blaring. I do not want to get a copyright strike. There we go, Scramble Crossing. What the hell is this guy promoting? Oh, there's the art installation I was wondering about. Maybe we'll film a little random clip of it. Yeah, so yeah, that's the Nordstrom. It has 3 levels of retail space and a couple of offices there. It's just, I don't know how the hell you get into that. But yeah, this is gonna be no more by middle of this year. And you know what I want this to be? I want this to be a freaking Zellers. There should be a standalone Zellers store. What? There's somebody like, raging on the street. Who the fuck is having a bad day? Oh, this guy on the street, yeah. One of these freaking panhandlers going through a mental health crisis. It's just very sad, but it's also very scary too. But I'm gonna wrap up the video now. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos and check out my others as well. And yeah, stay tuned for more. I know I just said that, but still. And I encourage all your positive comments and so forth. Sayonara.